twiddling our thumbs, watching the playoffs right now. Playoffs? Who cares about the playoffs? Kombat Cup is on!
Yep. Jared playing Crystalline Trimmer. We just saw Destroyer, and he has to have been putting in some work to make it this far. But can he handle the blind bird himself, Noble Tweety? That down one into anything is going to do it here.
You show little promise.
Round 2, fight.
Tweety looking very sharp.
Okay, went with the flash parry, thought projectile was coming from Tweety, but no. 31% by Tweety. No meter. Jared has all the bar. Tries the flash parry, doesn't get anything for it, but a throw. Good staggers by Tweety. And the backdash. That's what I'm talking about. You do have a gap. When he goes for those mixes, no whip punish on the back one. That thing is, you have to whip punish that.
Wins.
Tweety looking so dominant. More pressure from the blind swordsman than the Rockman himself. He didn't get anything going.
Pay your respects.
Tweety, one of those guys that's top 8 in points, just has to be consistent and hold on to him. He just has to hold on to those points, stay where he is. You can look right here, Tweety in 7th place right now, just has to be consistent, place top 8 both weeks, maybe once get in top 4, and he's going to be set.
That's what he's looking for, man. He wants to solidify his spot, not worry about having a bad week in the future. He wants to get it all now and just make it all concrete. You know how it is, man. Sometimes you know you're on a roll and then you just have a bad week and you just can't shake the funk. But Jared's switching to cutthroat right now. Up ball, whiffed, which is punishable. Goes with the overhead, burns the meter for the bar, or for the damage, 35% into a pump up. I'm not sure that Jared actually knows what he can do in this matchup. But if you don't, just go on offense, learn the matchup later, and see if they know your offense. He broke. Okay, you have to do something now besides block, and doesn't block the mix.
My blade, thanks.
And Noble Tweety the Bird. Still looking strong. And very good armor there from Tweety.
Yes, it was. 33%. And can we just say that Tweety used the EX teleport, which does have armor. If he would have landed the jump-in punch or the jump-in kick, that would have been a full combo. So we can't say that.
That's an armored launcher right there.
Yes, does have a little bit of an armored launcher. Okay, you gotta watch the armor. It will come. Okay, he's got a break. Nobody has metered. That is punishable. Tweety knew he didn't have the stamina to convert the full damage there and just went with that 16%. And that's 2-0 Tweety.
Kenshi wins.
These are some fast games right here. Tweety looking incredibly dominant. Jared's got to do a lot of adjusting. Tweety just getting to play his game.
Throne defended.
I mean, we saw Jared open him up a couple times with that back one, but he was only getting about 32% or so. And then anything after, you know, it was pretty much Tweety's turn. And once he got knocked down, Tweety would use the armor or find a way to get himself out.
And here we go, game number 3. Tweety looking to it. I believe he will advance to top 16 with this one, or is this one for top 8?
All of these are for top 8, baby. Every single one.
Man, we're there already. Now we're talking.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, here we go. You got him with the low. Into the bump up. 41%. That's what I'm talking about. All these normals are coming. He has woken up now. He says, you know what? Stop me from pressing buttons. Good stagger by Tweety into the 12% throw. Gonna punish that knife throw. Jared does have 2 bars. Nice backdash. He didn't do a jumping punch. Down 3, he tried to go for another string.
My blade thanks you.
Round 2. Fight.
Match point now for Tweety, looking to make top 8 once again.
Counter pokes, walk up, throw. Jared, 3 bars right now. That will launch 20%.
Well, luckily, Jared committed the advancing string there, getting out of the drop on that EX teleport. But that would have been a full combo on deck. Very good counter pokes from both players, but Jared just has been unable to start what Cutthroat needs, which is a huge damage opportunity here. And he's got the bar to back it up, but he went for the EX.
Bars.
He went for the EX bar from the story, so that's gonna do it. Thank God he got that conversion. Jared alive out of nowhere.
Round. Fight.
That down 3 can be tricky at times.
Okay. Good conversion, meterless, 31%, very nice. Into the pump up, no.
And there's that armored launcher from Kenshi.
He just keeps getting him with this back 1. Not, ooh, wrong way. And
All of a sudden,
oh my God, he switched the inputs. Don't let this one get away from you, Jared. You got it. Tweety is gonna steal this one.
oh no, Tweety's about to.
Oh, he went for it. Okay, Samage, it's been so long since I've seen this freaking Melina in action.
How's it? I just saw it at KIT, Echo.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, but I physically sit here at my house with my Fanta and watch Samage go to work. It's just not the same when you got everything else going on.
And what a clean jumper from Young Monster. And this will be some corner carry.
This is where things get really dirty. And that is a whiff punish on that back 3-3, and that's going to do it for this round, Samage.
You're so much fun.
Round 2. Fight.
That was a really good anti-air by Young Monster. So we see Samage, the very first couple of weeks, ooh, and a raw roll. Very uncharacteristic of Samage.
And that's some max damage punish right there. 39 grown woman percent from Jackie. And that was a cheeky little stagger. Only out there for the 1 low and walked back like he was about to back 2 and then jumped in. And that is a pretty different way to stagger with Jackie. And that was a great little quick mix up by Young Monster. And he is rolling now.
Yes, he is. No throw. That's the second time he's held that fade. And you gotta throw him. No. It's gonna be a conversion. Young Monster can break if he chooses to, but he is not.
And that was a great delay wake up, not having to eat that jumping from Young Monster, but
he tried to armor that gap. 1, 2, 3. Between the 2 and the 3, it does have a gap there you can armor, and I think that's what he tried, but it's distance specific.
What a reaction there at the end of that round from Samage to that instant jump kick into side toss. Close game 1. That was nice. That was nice and close.
I like it.
That's what we want to see.
Momentum shift.
Defended.
There was something I was gonna say, and I didn't want to ruin what was going on. I can't remember it now. I guess I'll have to think about it in a minute.
For those of you just tuning in, just getting a taste of what's here at the Kombat Cup, this is your leader right now. This is #1 in points, and with Sonic Fox not entering this week, he gets to gain that lead.
That's what I was going to ask when you were going over stuff. So Sonic didn't sign up this week.
No Sonic Fox.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, we're going with the camo Jackie. Man, can we get the tank top Jackie? That's my favorite skin.
Here we go, Young Monster.
The corner carry.
Corner carry, damage, mix on deck, but he does fade. And that That's a 50-50 in and of itself. Is she going to do it or not?
Because it's not outright a punish, but if you whiff, it sure is coming. Oh my god, no throw again. He's jumped out of that setup. It's not even really a setup, but he's jumped out of it every time.
Oh, and that down one.
Chip.
Those are those T-Rex arms that Jackie possesses.
Enjoying yourself so far?
Round 2.
She just
Fight.
didn't have the reach to anti-air crouch crumble that. The young monster.
Ooh, the 4 caught him.
What a
Up
read on
rocket,
the up rocket.
30%. And there it is again. Every time Samage is cornered, he uses EX fade because young monster is not holding on with his pressure. Tried to corner switch.
And
Roll anti-air.
jumping against Melina. That is a big no-no.
Young monster saying, you know what? I may not have a fade, but I got this back forward too. It'll get me out of there. Samage's looking to take this round. It's all tied up.
Your Kombat Cup leader
Fight.
looking to make top 8 once again.
Pandar says in chat.
And young monster trying as well to make a top 8 of his own in points.
All those down ones into the jumping punch setup.
And these trades are not going to be a monster's favorite. Here we go. Oh,
And it's a key.
coming to pressure. He doesn't have a breaker.
He can't. He doesn't have stamina. Just jumping in again. That could have been an easy roll punish.
Melina wins.
But I wanted to touch on it a minute ago. Kandar said in the chat, what if Samage, when he caught him with the 4-3-4, when he caught Young Monster in the air, what if he EX faded and converted off of that?
So forces of all things.
This thing can get pretty dirty, dude.
Oh no.
So it doesn't send the orb back, but it does negate it. So it
Yep.
doesn't do any damage.
But very, very good from Retrotech to see what happened the very first time and then change up the second time and actually punish.
And this is a matchup, man. Like, I mean, it's just one of those things where you may actually not know this matchup.
And look at that. The recovery is actually in Retrotech's favor, but now he has to get thrown up and it's going to be hard, but Dragon gives it to him with that jump. And how many times does jab DP work for Dragon? And
The
what?
X-ray parry.
And Dragon's not going to have beat it to break here. But
I'm not
Retrotech
sure.
is not going to have a drone to play with.
Oh, and he
What a
missed.
big drop.
That is the whip into a throw. It's not going to kill, but it's going to be close. Oh, and that's a punish. He thought Dragon was going to run up, do something just to chip him out. Dragon got him in the corner, 32%, backs off, backdash. And Retro right now is opting to keep things close. And all these overheads. Down 3, into a throw, gets him in the corner, and not quick enough. Had the read, just not quick enough, and that's unbreakable damage. 32%.
Kitana wins.
Wow. Noble Dragon.
Respects. There is a new king.
And
Will
guys,
Retrotech go back with Sonya? It looks like, yep. Special Force is going to stick with it. The first round was really good, but he was kind of on tilt after that X-ray, and he wasn't able to take the entire round.
yeah, that's that risk reward. It'll look good if it works.
Round 1.
Not so much if it doesn't.
Fight.
And As you saw, there's old Dragon in third in points. He's pretty much all but set for finals. Just looking to...
Very nice with punish with the dive kick.
Just looking to hold on to what he's got. Try to maintain the number 3 seed. Because it's going to be pretty tough to try to catch up on Fox and Samage. But you never know, a couple of wins. Without Sonic Fox here, Dragon is looks very good to try to win this week.
Okay, decides to come in. Both have 3 bars. What's it gonna be? This is dangerous. I like the way it was going. And Dragon getting his damage done now. Forcing Retrotech to break. And you can see Retrotech he actually had the health lead. Just staying full screen and then decided to run in and double crossover, and then everything went downhill. Dragon keeping his space so well and just content with throwing these fans and building all this meter. No anti-air. Good blocks by both. No whip punish.
Oh,
Tried to go for
sorry,
the back
guys.
one.
I need to switch names on you.
Oh, very nice running. Has no meter. Dragon still has 3 bars. You've got to be really careful. Very nice. It saved him back one into a throw. Dragon going to be content sitting on all 3 bars and was hoping for a miracle there just to get some momentum going.
Final round. Fight.
Retro has no meter left. Dragon can do any damage that he wants.
And man, it's going to do so much damage meterlessly, and then he's going to have an X-ray
Yes, sir.
that Retrotech has to be frightened of for the rest of this set.
Especially now that he is down this far in health.
This is so frightening. I would be so afraid to press the button. Or block. That's what's even savage, is I'd be even afraid to block this. And wow, good blocks from Dragon of his own.
From my foot to your ass.
Okay, 4-2. Good block by Retrotech. Gets the drone out. Still down on health. Sends the drone down. Oh, but Dragon coming in. Dive kick missed, and he reversed the inputs.
The fan going the other way. Both are sitting on X-ray.
Dragon's going to try and bait him into using that X-ray preemptively and then go for his own. I guarantee that's what's going to happen. And we'll find out. Retrotech is just sitting here.
If he had Dragon just a little lower on health, those EX rings could be a factor. And wow! Dragon with the huge read at the end there. If Retrotech would have just let it rip on the run-in, that would have been a crazy sequence, but Dragon getting the better end of the read. And he's going to go up 2-0.
Wins. Fatality.
And now you get to see the blood out of the hand again, because Dragon is one of the only ones to actually do any fatalities tonight in Week 11.
And that was one of the longest rounds
It was.
that we've seen, and both had X-ray on deck. That was scary. If it had been any other character than Sonya, where hers is stationary and a parry, I mean, that could have gotten nuts. And
But I mean, my read was that Dragon was going to bait him into doing the X-ray preemptively, and then Dragon was going to let his rip. And maybe that's what Retrotech was thinking too, and that's why he didn't let it rip so fast. But you're right, man. If he would have let it rip, it would have parried the EX booty, and I don't know, we might be looking at a different score right now.
yeah, that would have been the biggest read I have maybe ever seen. If he'd have just run in behind the drone projectile and just let it rip, I would have probably cried a little bit.
Can you imagine if Dragon did let the X-ray rip and Retrotech parried the X-ray? That would have been that would have been badass.
I wouldn't have a voice anymore. Here we go. Game number 3. Noble Dragon.
There it is.
Looking to move back into top 8. As one of the absolute favorites this week. His biggest nemesis did not enter. The win is all that has eluded Dragon. He's been in second place so many times before.
These crouches by Retrotech are so good. Right now, Retrotech is not winning this battle.
And once again, full screen, both with X-Ray. We've seen this story before.
I like it. Oh, he went with it.
Oh, and he does catch him on the jump in. That is going to do it. Retrotech with the read. Once that dive kick whiffed, he saw Dragon in the air. What an X-Ray. Here we go, guys. Retrotech back in the game.
Tries to bury the drone. I don't think it's going to work. You know, it did cost him all the meter, but he's already up a round. So he can build his meter up this round and have, you know, close to 3 bars in the last, if it goes that far. Dragon's still sitting on 3 bars, has not burned a single bar.
And you know, this zoning battle has been completely even, and Retrotech has built his X-Ray back already. Oh my
There
god.
it is.
And this looks like such a great pick now from Retrotech. Even though he's down, it's been close, and he's winning the zoning battle.
Okay, the 4-2 got him.
And yes, this is very smart from Retrotech not to break and just let this happen.
Ooh, wait a minute. Wait, whoa.
No! He did go for it! Oh my gosh, now Dragon in such a great position. I would have just let that play out and go into round 3 completely even.
Dragon so patient, was waiting on it. And Dragon actually did an unbreakable combo, hoping to end that round, and it didn't do the damage. And Retro thought he could capitalize with Dragon trying to chip him out.
Now, if that X-Ray would have worked, on the other hand, completely different. We'd be singing a different tune, Echo.
Yeah, he would be a complete and utter genius.
Dragon come off 1 bar there with whipping a butt slam about 3/4 screen. Oh, yes, here it is. Dragon now is in control, but Retrotech has another X-Ray! This is a meter building machine!
Can't block the mix, gets the drone, has to break. Both have a bar. The drone got him out of the meter burn. Good block. That's going to do it. Dragon moves on to top 8.
That was an incredible round from Dragon. Shinobi Retrotech, CK Shinobi Retrotech, had a lot of opportunities there to win that game. And Dragon keeping his composure. Wow. Oh, woo.
Yeah, we're going in, man. Ready or not, we're going in. SUB-ZER gets the first hit with a low fireball. Cancel into the back 1-2. SUB-ZER gets it back in the corner. Cancel into... back end. This walk speed by Liu Kang. SUB-ZER using it so effectively, and finally Blake able to get some damage but push right back to full screen again. Okay, tried to go with the 4-2. Blake opts to break with this health deficit, but I don't know, the mix is real. SUB-ZER did not block the overhead. He gets launched for a full combo. What's the mix down for?
Oh, and a great run up top, but he meter burns it! That had to have been an input error on SUB-ZER's part. And now he has no breaker! Oh, and a great hit flying kick from SUB-ZER. That almost got turned around quick. That meter burn throw.
Fight.
Back 1-2 and the back 1-2. Meter burns the bicycle kick, which does launch, pushing him to the corner, 33%. Back 1-2, backhand. And crouches the throw. The awareness by Jago Blake.
What a very good check from SUB-ZER. And this There's that risk I'm talking about from Blake, where he just got through a raw poke and teleport. He's playing savagely right now.
And he would have kept that overhead safe.
This is the end.
SUB-ZER's got a breaker. Let's see if Blake can get him off it early.
Fight.
Very nice whip punish by Blake. SUB-ZER sitting on 2 bars, drops the combo. Ooh, I like that jumping kick and a teleport full screen. Burns the bar to launch. Ooh, SUB-ZER getting swaggy on this. Instant air fireballs, 41%.
41. That's some girl damage right there from SUB-ZER.
Okay, and that's a punish. Oh, and he
Drops the combo, but yeah, even if you wouldn't have gone for that, you would have had a chip out situation there. Blake, the risk not paying off there. Very good stuff from SUB-ZER, baiting it out. Paying attention to what happened earlier in the bracket. I like what I'm seeing.
Throne defended.
Blake not as aggressive in that matchup.
We'll see what changes. We'll see if he gets more aggressive and takes even more risk. Who knows at this point? I don't know what's going to happen. This is a different Blake, mind you. So even I don't know.
What did you guys do last night to turn Blake around? What did Killer Instinct do to this man?
I don't know, but I hope it happens to me.
Okay, counters with an armored interactable itself, gets the first hit, gets that meter back. Oh, and didn't have the stamina to cancel, just dashes into a throw.
And SUB-ZER with some less pressure of his own, but Blake, this will turn it around. Oh!
Not good.
Let's see if he still
Blake
connects.
able to convert. Into a throw of his own. Still has a little bit of work to do. 114 into a teleport. Will SUB-ZER break? Yes, he will. He wants the round.
What a backdash. And I had not seen that from Blake in any of the previous weeks, and multiple times tonight, he's done that quick little backdash step, and has whip punished so many things tonight. Great place to give Blake there.
And he went for it again. That's the same thing. He did a neutral jump punch.
Dash up takedown without a breaker to back it up. Savage Blake, ladies and gentlemen.
And there it is again. The conversion. Blake up around, has 2 bars. Has tied this thing up. As far as health goes, the backhand by SUB-ZER. Blake playing very patient, and that is going to do it. If he, no, it's not. I thought he had all that meter. He would go for the damage, and he is going to go for the brutality. No, he dropped it. He had all the meter to finally do it.
Have we seen an actual brutal tonight? I know we've seen a few fatals.
Pay your respect.
You know what? I don't think we have seen a brutality, to be honest.
We saw Destroyer go for one and miss it. We saw Blake go for one earlier and miss it. He had 2 bars up, but he had already done the EX Spear.
That's a good point, man.
And Blake tying things up here. I'm liking what I'm seeing lately from Blake. This is nice.
Round 1, fight.
Right up, down 4.
And you know, oh my gosh, what a whip on this from Blake. As SUB-ZER, you're not too sure if you have to play more aggressive or more defensive, because playing more defensive, I mean, this is a 50-50 character. And if you get more aggressive, some of the crazy things that Blake's been doing, like a random EX teleport, or as we see takedown, all those things, they start working more the more aggressive you get. Right. So you have to find that kind of medium ground, and it paid off for him in game 1, where he finally baited out something crazy from Blake at the end. Because there have been times where aggression has actually not paid off for SUB-ZER, Blake with the backdash, and then the whip punishes, and then the random teleports. And this is going to do it. Blake is going to
round now.
He's going to go up around here.
SUB-ZER just not able to find his footing after that first match. And like you said, sometimes the more aggressive you get going against somebody like Blake right now, the worse it can get. And it just kind of slows you down, hoping that he's going to do something risky, and when he doesn't, it throws your whole game off.
And Blake has so much meter here.
And you can see he didn't even
That
go for a
stand
fix.
one! That stopped so much!
Oh, and he went for it. He gambled it all.
And very good block from Rye to even block the follow-up. And he hasn't cornered, he can get things going here!
And this is going to be big damage if he opens him up one more time.
And that's
That's
going to
do it.
Just like that. Great patience from SUB-ZER. And their patience playing off.
Final round. Fight.
That's how fast it can happen in the Kombat Cup. One mistake. That's the second time we've seen an X-ray cost somebody a round.
Oh, great patience. And I love that from SUB-ZER.
The backdash.
Hanging out, but there we go. That aggression not paying off for SUB-ZER. And that was so quick. That has to throw you off your game so much where you're playing a nice spacing game, you make a good read to get in, and then that pressure, he gets backdashed, whip punished, it just throws you off your game. But SUB-ZER 2 bars here.
This chip.
One loose hit.
Oh, and that's going to be a whip punish. That's going to do it.
And we get a brutality.
Thank you, Blake. He heard us, and he said, you know what? I got you covered. This is Blake from State Farm. I got you covered. Did you like that?
That was good.
That was pretty good, right?
That was good. That was good. I'll give it to you. One of the few I'm going to give you.
Okay,
Here in the Kombat Cup.
I don't
Blake,
get very many.
the way Blake's playing, like I'm saying, if I'm SUB-ZER, I'm a little bit on tilt because I'm not too sure if I get more aggressive or try to play a little more patient because Blake's had an answer for both, and SUB-ZER going to possess Kenshi, and Scorpion's got answers.
Yes, he
For
does.
this character, and we've seen Blake showcase some of it when he played Tweety. I believe he took a game when they played in Kombat Cup. He's got some answers for teleport. The EX teleport against Kenshi's teleport is so good, and we'll see what happens. And SUB-ZER is good with this character, guys. You may not see it a lot,
Round one.
but
Fight.
Kenshi saved him a few times here in Kombat Cup.
The standing 3, EX teleport to start this thing off already.
Savage Blake, ladies and gentlemen. And baiting out the armor!
Oh my
And a
God,
whiff
whip
punish. What is going on? He's playing out of his mind.
Like once in that top 8. The thing about it is, the people that are ahead of you, you got to knock them down. And that's exactly what he's doing. The throw. And he jumped out of the load. That's exactly what you got to do.
This is some of the best Mortal Kombat I've seen out of an individual. You guys are witnessing something magical. This is awesome. But we'll see if SUB-ZER can turn things around. It does open up with the low.
31, what's for breakfast? Into the overhead.
Game Blake baits out the armor. And SUB-ZER this entire time has to watch out for teleport. It's so frightening.
Yes, sir. Any projectile. It can come at any moment. The 4-2 gets it. We're converting for damage. EX teleport resets the entire combo and goes for 34%.
And jumping
Jumps
out
of it again.
And a big drop from Blake. SUB-ZER still has a chance.
Oh, and no punish. Oh, and that's going to be a punish on Blake. He had the round.
Very good from SUB-ZER.
One blade.
Just not doing the math 100% right. Blake there at the end with the EX teleport. SUB-ZER hanging on by a thread now, and what a reaction from Blake to start off round number 3.
SUB-ZER can still Tie this thing up. EX teleport, no. Back one into a low. Without meter, best Kenshi really doesn't have as much damage off of those projectiles.
And what a stagger from Blake.
This is it. One more mix. Stay safe. -5 with EX Spear. Both have a bar.
And anything Rai does could potentially just be reacted to by Blake with an EX teleport.
He's trying to bait out that teleport at any moment. He's running in. Stops. Good block. Back one. No mix. Very nice.
Just gets the air, but doesn't get the conversion. And he does not have...
No, he didn't tech the grab.
He didn't get the breaker until the spear happened. He had the meter, but not the resources. And Blake is going to advance into top 8 for the second time.
This is Destroyers. Predator. Ooh, Basket was up, baby. Swaggy combos, 40%, Jesus.
Illusion's getting things started here.
And oh my goodness, saw the jump in, did the dash, went right under it, so smart.
Illusions. I've been curious to see if Illusions would break out Reptile more, because he has a really good Reptile.
And we see him pick it a lot more often now.
And Predator's definitely a bully against a couple of Illusions mains. Quan, when Quan gets cornered by this 4-man, it is an uphill battle. And Kotal as well, especially full screen, can easily get zoned out. So I can definitely see Illusions playing with a couple characters against Predator.
Final round, fight.
And Brock jumping from Destroyer. Has the bar to put him back in the corner. Does get Illusions off the breaker.
Immediately breaks. Oh, you see what he tried to do there?
Yep. I think he actually may have made this face it. I think he wanted to whiff it and then continue pressure.
It looked to me like he was using that force ball just to dash in. Even if he blocked it, he had to respect it because the force ball was still there.
Oh, the Destroyer is just gonna make this full screen arsenal. And he's gonna go up 1-0. Very good quick adjustment from the Destroyer. Really, the only thing that separated those rounds was that first opening from Illusions doing so much damage and getting the corner carry with Basilisk.
Pay your respect.
So if he sticks with Reptile, that's what he's got to try to do, is just open him up, get the big damage, get the corner carry, try to mix this man, because that is Predator's weakness, is getting knocked down. He is on life alert every time he goes to the ground. He's pressing that button. I've fallen and I can't get up.
I've fallen and I
pressing
can't
that button.
Illusion sticking with it. I like it.
Predator.
But I only like this pick if he stays with Reptile for another loss. I don't like him picking this if he has any doubt right now. I don't like a second loss switch. Of course, unless it pays off, and then I like it.
Yeah,
but usually it doesn't pay off.
And Illusion's one of those guys that can just break out any character at any time and be at the highest level. One of the funnest guys to watch in the Mortal Kombat community.
All these dashes are working at the moment. Oh, and that one's blocked. But you know, when you block it, even though that thing's pretty negative, it's such. It has no block stuff. It just It takes you a minute to realize you've blocked it into a disc. It just dashes right out and says, "I don't respect this setup. Watch me."
And Illusion's getting hit by a lot of zoning. That's something I've been noticing, is that the zoning battle is definitely in Destroyer's favor. You know, Acid Spit is a great projectile, very fast. Just not able to compete.
Ooh!
Oh, he does get a conversion. He does.
And this combo, 33%. Illusion's very respectful right now. Into the overhead, 17%. This is going to be the round.
And that's
he dropped it.
He actually didn't have the stamina to run mid combo there. If Illusions wins this, he will jump ahead of Young Monster and Raptor for 9th place in the Kombat Cup.
That's what he's looking for, and he's putting it all on Reptile's shoulders. Every disc setup he dashes, and I like it. Okay, that does a safe low. Ooh, and no interruption there. He could have interrupted before that force ball came out. Very nice hit confirmed by Illusions into the... Oh no, he dropped the Basilisk combo.
Through the end of the Basilisk, Destroy using the last of his meter. Built another one.
And one... Oh no, and he got found. This could be bad. This could be really bad. Illusions has blocked the mix and the pressure with no meter. And not... Ooh! So much. So much. And oh, got him.
I actually couldn't tell who won because Reptile's Brutality works the exact same way with that acid spit. So when it slowed down, I went, oh my god, who won? I believe that acid spit has to hit 4 or 5 times for that Brutality to actually trigger.
It has to hit a certain number of times during the match. Reptile actually one of those characters that has quite a bit, despite not being able to see him in tournament very often at all. He has some of the most secret brutalities of most of the characters. It's crazy. You don't see him played that often, but people have figured out a lot of his stuff. Whereas you see, I don't know, like a... like a Cassie. Like a Cassie, you see her pretty often, but she doesn't have any other secrets.
He's actually picking who Sonic Fox uses in this matchup. Not necessarily Brawler, but Cassie in general, just to have those instant air guns, and then just the rush down. And
the pressure.
And you know, that may not be a good matchup on paper, but Sonic Fox's reads to get in are ridiculous. I mean, best in the business. He just finds ways in all the time. It's crazy. I watch him and go, if I tried that, I would have gotten anti-aired and I would have died.
Yup.
But with Sonic Fox, it just works. And a lot of top players can attest to that, whereas Sonic Fox just does things that only Sonic Fox does and it works.
Illusions had the momentum in this. Destroyer looking for his way in. Hit confirms, will he burn the bar? Yes, he will. Into the big boot, another disc setup. Oh, it got him with the disc. This is going south for Illusions. He still has a breaker, but is it worth it?
And Predator with Cassie slap right back in her face.
Fight.
Oh, bro, Destroyer's going for the read on the jump out of the corner. Or possible interactable out of the corner.
Illusions trying to, or Destroyer trying to keep him in this corner to get his pressure going. Very nice back 1-2. One more combo from Destroyer is going to close this match and set out.
And there's an EX on deck. Destroyer 3-0 over Illusions. 4th place.
With that new Sonya technology going. Standing 1 into the low. Getting the damage into a reload. And just getting absolutely mixed. Will the overhead come? He's got him with low. Dink gets himself out. Into the overhead. Sorcerer can easily... Oh, and he's taking all the meter. Doesn't go with the armor.
Yeah, I think what Scar did going in is he just wanted to get in and mix this man. Quan's biggest weakness, any kind of pressure, and almost looping
Round 2.
50-50 pressure is just an absolute weakness. He's another one of those characters with the life alert on him. Help, I'm falling and I can't get up.
Yes. But he's also got the exact opposite where he can actually make a comeback with that 1.5%. With one good read, Quan can come back in an instant. Dink making him, okay, Scar is out of grenades. Scar immediately breaks, goes for the
And
reload.
that had been just outside of trance range. That looked very close to working.
And if it would have worked, it would have, okay, Sky Drop works.
How unfortunate.
Dink with the respect right now, just letting Scar get his offense going. He is out of grenades, missed the trance, reloads, burns all the grenades again. And Sky Drop works. We're going into a round 3 in match 1.
And there's a lot of whiff on that overhead. Scar almost getting the full combo. What a full screen run up read by Scar. That could not have been a reaction on the startup of a rune. He just read this man. And now he gets to play demo Sonya's
Oh
game.
my
What a down
God,
two!
down 2. Did you hear the
And then
bell?
the run through the backdash. Scar. Couple huge reads to start game number 3, and then down 2 is going to do it. That was a ridiculous round from start to finish from Scar. Wow.
Pay your
That was
respects.
2 ballsy reads right there.
It was.
There is a new king.
But that first match, man, you just, sometimes some of these veteran players like Scar, like Sonic, they just come out with match 1, just epic reads, and the entire set, it sticks with you. It's like, when are they going to do that thing they did in match 1 that caught me completely off guard? They don't even have to do it again.
Yep.
It's just already in your head.
And then it never comes again, and then they just do everything else that they have in their arsenal. And that works too.
Round
Scar up 1-0. Let's see if Dink can turn it around. It wasn't. It looked like an absolute scrap until that last round.
Okay, there's that absolutely crazy mid of Sonya's.
Scar does have a lot of quant experience. He's been fighting Corey the Dragon since day 1 down there in the big old state of Texas.
Ooh, I'm not sure if that was plus or if it was just slightly negative, or it could be staggered.
Dink threw one of those strings that Scar was probably like, what string was that? And by the time he thought that, he was already getting mixed.
Right. And that's the first time I think that Dink has pulled out the actual armor instead of the purple, let me take your meter, as you call it, the money pit. And it seems to work really good against those grenades. The down 3, Andy crossover.
That is one of my favorite things to watch Dink do. He's one of the best in the business at it. What a big read to try to steal this game from Scar, but he's so good at that down 3 stand 4 trance conversion.
Scar running away with this round, but there's another down 2 just waiting.
And catching him out of the wake up, Mucha jump punch, and another down 3 stand 4 trance anti-air from Dink. He's gonna get a hard knockdown. Is he gonna money pit up? Nope. He's gonna try and take his meter. And take a lot of it, he does.
He's burning a lot of his own. The Scar still has 1 bar.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, back 4, trying to whip punish. Down 2.
Trading with an Mucha jump punch. Oh my gosh.
The walk gun overhead. Jesus Christ.
He caught him out of a attempt at loading grenades. Very uncharacteristic load there from Scar. And what a great reaction from Dink to be able to convert
Puts
that.
himself back in the portal. Now, the reads right now from Shijinki Dink. So good.
He's gonna money pit up. Here it comes. It is now raining armor, but very good from Scar getting under and then throwing the 1-2 to break the armor and still combo on the way down. Does have the grenade to convert here.
And he goes for no punish.
still has to eat 2 more grenades. This is gonna be close to the kill. What's the score?
Ooh, knowing that Scar's gonna steal the... Oh my god, and the man is teabagging.
So close. Dink has been on the verge. Really, both of these games, especially after Dink took the second game there in game number 1.
Just that one, you know, he was in the portal. Where it all went south is when he jumped and did the air skull, and Scar ran under him and broke it with that 1-2 string.
And you know, Quan players, sometimes it's best to just sit and react, because in that situation, they have to get risky. Otherwise, or at least just stick to the rune. You're not gonna get a full combo if they jump in, unless they catch you really early, or if you see Scar do another savage run up on your rune. But that's something that he has to look out for now. Is when he's got that activated, Scar just running in and doing a 1-2.
Dink kind of on tilt right now, gets a down 3 into a crossover into this combo, drops it. Invincible wake up by Sonya. Okay, reloads, does not throw another grenade, and this is going to chip.
And did you see the actor frames on her neutral jump 4, where he went up with it and it was still active almost on the way down? And Scar, match point here.
Dink is not playing his normal game, down 3. Alright, goes. He wants to take all this meter.
Oh, but he could have taken a whole lot more. After that EX rune, could have got another one.
This is an absolute scramble right now. A throw. Scar, I think, was reading that he would try and set up the portal right there after that throw just to see.
And Demo Sonya of old on deck.
All these mixes, you can't block right forever. You gotta compete with. Oh, you gotta do something. Jumps into the grenade, instantly breaks. Nice dash.
Oh, the instant dive kick.
This won't kill. Gonna get the reload. It jumped right into it, expecting a dive kick. Scar still going with it, and explodes the upper body of
You lose.
the man formerly known as STB Shijinky Dink. Annihilate you in all caps if you pick Scorpion on me. I would never pick Scorpion on you
And oh,
because
look,
I've been playing him.
John Cena going with the hint select, so we don't even know until it actually happens.
Oh, we're gonna find out. Watch. GM sub? We'll see. No, Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Fight.
And the pogo stick beating out a down 3 there early. Revit getting things going.
And not even a special skin Scorpion. This is literally the same Scorpion I just picked. And what is this actually?
Revit leaping. Incredible corner pressure. Good lord. Hello.
Round 2. Fight.
John Cena's got to cash in his money in the bank or something, because
Right now he can see everything.
this man is on tilt.
Okay, getting a little bit of stuff going here. Continues pressure into a down 3, a throw. And that was a very nice whip punish by Revit leaping. I do that for Dragon now, because that's Dragon's thing now. He likes to make fun of how I say Revit leaping. And somebody actually made a meme with a frog's head on somebody. Ribbit leafing.
Tanya wins.
Can you send any more of a statement than that win? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. Whoever this man is, he doesn't need to be making his tag Buffalo is free AF69. Because I can tell you, this man right now is pretty free AF.
Tanya. Scoop.
That was kind of a blow-up. Sammy. Oh no, that was somebody else selling like a pro. Just like well, John Cena doesn't really sell all that much, or that well. But this man sure does. This John Cena knows how to sell for his opponent. I like this alt color though. Black and gold.
And guys, just a reminder, John Cena here did have a 3-2 victory over Biohazard, and it was a reverse 3-0. At that, Biohazard was up 2-0, and he came back 3 straight games.
That's actually really amazing. He's not really even... Okay, here we go. Conversion, standing 3 to teleport into spear. I was going to say, like that first match, he really wasn't doing all that much. He was on defense. But this match...
And you know, when you're on defense against a character that you rarely see, like Dragon Aguinaldo, it's going to be so difficult. And once a player like Revit Leafing, who knows what he's doing, has been playing this character forever, knows all the ins and outs, it can be a train wreck.
That's why I say, man, if you don't know a matchup, just go on offense. That's the best way to learn it. Oh, it got him with the overhead. That thing is so slow. And it got him 26%.
Using the pogo, being up in the air, being nice and grab immune, and he has tried to neutral jump punch that, and has gotten jump kicked numerous times for it.
He is sitting on 3 bars, so he will go into round 3 with all 3 bars filled.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, he tried to go for, I'm going to assume a teleport.
Looked like an
EX teleport, all his meters
and
gone.
what an anti-air for Revit Leafing! Amazing anti-air! I believe that normal's called bitch slap, or it's
yeah. Well, she does have one called that, and this could actually do it, Chip.
very good stuff from Revit Leafing, and it's a nice little backhand. Like, it's exactly what the description says. And another flawless. That's a second one from Revit. This man about to be in top 8.
Pay your respects.
You know, the amount of flawlesses that Revit is delivering right now are we. I'm not even going to say it, but y'all know who I thought it was about to be. So we'll see, man. I'm not sure. He's sticking with ninjutsu.
And
Will this be the reverse?
He does get home field advantage here. That might turn things around.
It didn't help him versus Johnny Cage in the movie, but we'll find out if it helps him against Revit Leafing.
Oh, come on.
I mean, he got his face mauled, chopped off.
Johnny cheated. I don't want to hear it.
Tried to go with a 4-2, just not going to work. Okay, back 4. Down 3 into a throw. That's worked so much for him. Down 3 into throw. Okay, he's got to be expecting a teleport, and he was. He just cannot keep track of Tanya.
And once again, the startup of the X teleport. Revit all over this man.
Can you imagine if Tanya was in a back-to-block game? Like, that would be freaking ridiculous. Her just going every which way. Revit is still sitting on 3 bars, and that's, I've not even seen that normal.
The use of all of these tools from Revit Leafing, this man is a Tanya master. Knows everything about Tanya, knows the ins and outs, and can switch between all 3 variations at a whim.
And we have seen him do that. But right now, oh my god, the X-ray.
And this should kill. That was a whole lot of scaling.
Holy cow, 28%. And an instant drill. Revit Leafing, one of our